Hello everyone. As we already discussed about the algebraic expressions, which are the terms we use, here we are talking about the addition and subtraction of algebraic expression. As we already know, there are two type of terms. One is like term and one is unlike terms. And we already know that like terms are those where the literal coefficient is same. If I am talking about 8xy and 3xy, so these two terms are known as like terms because the literal coefficient of this term and the literal coefficient of this term, or the variables attached to this, these two terms are same. While if we talk about unlike terms, 8xy is one term and 3y square is another term. Here xy the literal coefficient and here y square is the literal coefficient. Because these two are different, so this is actually known as unlike terms. When we talk about addition and subtraction, so these are only possible in the like terms. In unlike terms, the addition and subtractions are not possible. If we talk about an example, suppose I say that in 4 books, I have to add 3 pencils. Now, these two things cannot be added because books is a different variable and pencil is a different variable. So 4 cannot be added to 3. But if in case I say that 4 books has to be added in 3 books, here the coefficient, or which is not the numerical value but otherwise is the same, so we can add and put it like 7 books. Same way, if it is 8xy and this is 3xy, we have to add the numerical coefficient together and then put xy with it. So it is actually 11xy. These two terms can be subtracted from each other and these two terms can be added as they are known as like terms. If I have two terms 8xy and 3y square, so I can write it like this in addition format. We cannot add two terms and make it a single term if these two are the unlike terms. While in the case of like terms, if we add the two terms which are like, it can be converted to a single term. Or we can say that if in case we are adding 8xy with 3xy, this is not an example of binomial, but this is an example of monomial because there is only one term. Now, when we talk about the polynomial, when the number of terms is more than one, suppose 8xy plus 2y square plus 2xy minus y square plus 4y cube plus 3y square. Suppose I have to add all these terms. First of all, what I have to do is we have to basically see that which all terms are like terms. Here 8xy, 2xy, these two terms are like terms because the variable or the literal terms which are attached in these two are the same. So here I can write 10, I can put it 8xy plus 2x. Now I am looking at the another literal term y square. Here it is y square, here it is y square, and here again it is y square. So I can write all the terms which are having y square simultaneously plus 3y square. Now this term has been done, this has been done, this has been done. Now the remaining term is this. This is the only term, so I am writing this term here. Now I know that these two terms are same, so these can be added together. It is 10xy. Because 8 is added to 2, these are the numerical values. Now, these three terms can also be added or subtracted together because all the terms have the same literal coefficient, and here 3 plus 2 is 5, and if you subtract 1, it becomes plus 4y square. The addition and subtraction we do is according to the BODMAS as we do it in arithmetic, and the last is 4y cube. So this is basically the final result if we add these all the terms together. So if in case we are adding two polynomials, it is something like 8xy plus 2y square plus 3y This is one of the polynomial and we are adding another polynomial 2y square plus 4y minus 5xy. Now what we have to do is we are again have to see that which are the same kind of polynomial, which are the same kind of little terms like these two. So it is 3xy. Now this 2y square is added to 2y square, it becomes 4y square, and plus 3y is added to plus 4y, it is plus 7y. So this is the total result of adding these two polynomials. So the basic thing is whatever the literal coefficient or the like terms are there, these terms we add, and we cannot add the two unlike terms which are basically having the different literal coefficient. In the next video, we will talk about the multiplication and division, which is possible in the like terms as well as in the unlike terms. Multiplication and division. These two are possible in both the kind of terms. Thank you.